It's never going to stop, is it?
What?
The horrible agony that I feel every moment. Yes, the horrible, excruciating misery that I feel always, and that will never leave me. In the morning the horrible sun shines its blinding rays through my accursed window, and I drag myself out of my bed exhausted. Not even in sleep can I find rest, for I am plagued by nightmares more hideous than you could possibly believe. I lament my pointless existence.
So are you going to, like, kill yourself or something?
No. As much as I would love to take a fucking gun and fire a fucking bullet through my fucking skull, it would be quite pointless. I would simply be reincarnated as another human being here on this horrifying, God-forsaken rock floating in the middle of nowhere that you people call planet Earth. Not even the embrace of sweet, sweet death can save me from my perpetual agony. I am doomed forever.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yes, it is all very nice. I love being miserable for eternity. It is all such a delight.
Maybe if you weren't such a downer all the time, things would be better for you.
Yes, and maybe one day I wouldn't be surrounded by a mob who will do everything in their power to deny the validity of the things I say. But that day will never come. It never gets better. Every day is the worst possible experience there could ever be.
Stop being so dramatic.
I'm not being dramatic, I'm just telling you the truth.
You're just looking for pity.
I'm not, actually. I am choosing to say all of this to a character in an Xtranormal video for my own amusement because I already know that none of you will ever give a flying fuck. Nothing I say or do has any impact on any of you fucking people ever. You will never, ever listen. You will never learn. Everything is a mistake. I am a mistake. I hate everything. You will ignore me for all eternity, and the consequences of your retarded actions will imprison and destroy me for every day that is to come. You only care about yourself. You are all such fucking selfish, arrogant, and disturbingly stupid motherfuckers. I rue the day I ever had to exist in the same world with you.
Alright, well, I'm going to leave now. I'm going to leave you here, alone and miserable.
Good. I'm glad I lead such an awful fucking existence. I hope you are all very fucking happy. Please, proceed to direct all of your attention to someone, anyone, other than myself. I know that you are ready and willing to do just that. Meanwhile, I will wander the cold, deserted wastes of despair and nothingness, wondering why I ever came to be. The only thing you have ever shown me is the most god-awful disrespect in history. You love to tell me how wrong I am and imply that I am a worthless piece of shit, because you like to imply those things rather than say them outright because you are a fucking goddamned coward. If there was ever a picture of me in public, it would be covered in graffiti proclaiming how much you all fucking despise me and that you want me to suffer and die, and people would point and laugh. Parents would tell their children that they should hate me, and they would grow up hating me. How much you fucking hate me. You hate me so fucking much. You hate me so fucking much you would put a giant statue right next to the Statue of fucking Liberty depicting me getting hanged at the fucking gallows. Then, next to that, you would have another giant statue showing me getting burned at the fucking stake. You would have a huge fucking blimp fly over every game of professional sports, and on the side of the blimp it would say, "Fuck you, Colin, we all fucking hate you." And trailing from the back of the blimp would be a huge fucking banner that says, "Fuck you, Colin, we all fucking hate you." You would have colossal and extravagant parades all the time called, "Fuck you, Colin parades." And there would be thousands of people dancing and parading down the street to stupid fucking pop music, and there would be hundreds of floats depicting me getting executed in every way imaginable. They would show me getting beaten to death and being shot by a firing squad, and there would be balloons and confetti everywhere. Mothers and fathers would carry their little ones on their shoulders and shout their everlasting disgust and hatred for me. Deny it all you want, but you would all rather gag on Mahatma fucking Gandhi's cock than so much as pay attention to me. Mark my words. And I love this Valentine's Day bullshit, and how Xtranormal has this contest to win $1,000 if I am to make a video in 3 minutes or less about sex, love, and supposed rackin' dates, or not so rackin' dates. As you can see, this video is over 3 minutes, and I did that just to piss you off. Not that I expect this video to be popular in any way, shape, or form, but in the extraordinarily ridiculously off chance that it actually does become popular, it won't be eligible for the competition according to the competition's rules. My loss, right? Because I won't be getting $1,000. Like I give a shit. What am I going to do with $1,000? Buy stupid shit that doesn't work? Buy booze and get drunk like every other moron out there? Alright, well, because my blue-haired companion over here is unable to leave the scene because Xtranormal does not have the requisite animations and code to have characters enter or leave scenes in the middle of a video, I am going to continue by talking about sex, love, and rackandits, or not so rackandates. Sex? Of course, sex, the act of a mega douche buffoon fucktard forcing his cock into someone else. Right, I can see you're all totally obsessed with that. You all talk about it all the time. Yeah, I hear the stupid shit you talk about. Fascinating. Sex is in your advertisements and your movies and your books. It's in everything. I note that your entire society wants me to receive the corporate shaft straight up my fucking ass just to be able to make this all-important thing you talk about constantly, called money. That's the other thing you're obsessed with. Money. All you care about is money and sex. You also seem to care about making my existence as miserable and horrible as possible, and you have thoroughly succeeded at doing that. Has money really been the solution to your troubles? No. In fact, it has been one of the major sources of your troubles. But you choose not to see the blatantly obvious truth that is right in front of your stupid fucking face. You tear your hair out about money, you kill for money, you yell and scream and throw fucking temper tantrums about money. You are all a bunch of greedy bastards, and you are fucking proud of it. So, as far as sex goes, the whole world wants to forcibly ram its fucking rapist shaft down my throat and up my ass, and then they will demand that I thank them for providing me with their wonderful rapist services. Oh, I love it. I love being raped by the man. I love being pushed around and forced to obey. That really makes my fucking day. Because without money, I cannot do anything. Right? Isn't that how it works here in Stupid Land? I have to have money to do anything. Anything at all. Everything requires money. And the only way to get money is to be raped by the man. Great. Fantastic. That is true freedom. Now for the second topic of this competition. Love. Love. You wouldn't know love if it whipped out a 2-meter long cock and slapped you in the fucking face with it. Love. That's a good one. How can you have time for love when the only thing you care about is money and sex? How can you have time for love when you're wasting all of your time on worthless bullshit that doesn't matter, never has mattered, and never will matter? When you are in a coffin, they have dug your fucking grave, and have sent you 6 feet under. What then? What do you have to show for it? What have you accomplished, aside from infuriating me to no end and ruining me forever? You have some fucking nerve, you know that. As for rack and dates, or not so rack and dates, how the fuck should I know? You're all too busy going on dates with retards and child molesters to have time to so much as say a single fucking word to me. And I am not missing out on a fucking thing. If I had the misfortune of going on a date with any of you fucking people, you would sit there and insult me the whole fucking time, probably because you wished you were on a date with a retard or a child molester, or a retarded child molester. I could go on like this forever, but I'm getting bored, so I suppose that's it. If you didn't enjoy it, then, good. I'm glad you didn't enjoy it. Fuck you and die.